Previously on Alan
Wake.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, wake
He is hunted by the law.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just
That
took
writer
out my
just took
deputies?
out all the
The thriller I
deputies.
supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before
By
it
eating,
attacked
I mean
me.
swirled up into an awesome tornado.
The truth.
We will find the truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a
Oh,
patient
but
at my
if
clinic.
I don't have another episode, how am I
For a
going to play the
while.
game?
The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
And that was the drop in order to take your acid.
Must resist infatuation with Dr. Hartman. My head hurts.
Nah,
I
my
felt
pillows hurt
groggy.
too.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt
Yeah,
like this was happening
sit
to someone
down.
else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
So what you need to do, Alan, is grab the
door
lamp
was
and then
locked.
throw it at Dr.
I was a
Hartman's head.
prisoner
You'll get
here.
the key for it.
And if you successfully make Dr. Hartman drop his keys, you can find the secret chest that contains all the manuscript pages.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Not really.
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
You don't really pick up on sarcasm, do you, Hartman?
This corridor is for patients.
Dr. Hartman
Most
is
of them
too
aren't
busy
here right
concentrating
now.
on
Jack
himself.
took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Like Lindsay Lohan?
Splendid.
Lindsay Lohan is not an
I
artist.
honestly
She
believe
is
we can
a...
get this thing
Yes,
under
she is.
control
a
if we
phony.
work together. This way, Alan.
phony baloney.
I mean, she's a mass-produced artist, but she's still an artist.
All they do is they take creativity and they spread it around like so many dollar bills on the table.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves
But
around
everything
you,
does revolve
your
around
thoughts
me.
and dreams.
As a
Your
video game
mind
protagonist,
has
this is
constructed
entirely
an
true.
elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it
We
will
should
return.
be commentating over
I
this,
know
but it's
the
actually very
instinct is to
important stuff.
resist
This is
me, but think
actually
about it.
quite a
Doesn't this
long,
make far
extended
more
series
sense
of
than the
dialogues over
insane
which we
supernatural
probably shouldn't be
conspiracy
commentating.
concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this.
Mostly.
Everything can be
Well, actually,
explained
wait, no.
logically.
Fuck Dr. Hartman.
Not everything, Hartman.
Dr. Hartman likes hearing himself talk. It's okay. We can disregard what he says.
Oh, come on. I like hearing myself talk. I don't like admitting it, but I do.
But do you like listening to other people who also like listening to themselves talk?
Depends.
Never
Are they
get
full of shit?
tired of this
Usually,
view.
yeah.
Very
Then yeah.
inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I
Yep,
thought I could make out the spot
there it
where
is,
Diver's Eye
kind
had
of,
been when I arrived with
kind of
Alice.
like to the
Now there
center,
was nothing but
off.
waves.
There's a lot of small
Seems
outlets.
There's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
It's Maine.
This
The
way.
weather in
Follow
Maine
me.
is almost as crazy as it is in Michigan.
Alan, what I'm telling you is
It's
good
New
news.
England. It's
Right now
there's
we're in
the
control.
weather can be pretty
Every
chaotic.
time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
It can be both,
It's very
Hartman.
natural for you to
See,
think of me as your enemy.
Doctor, I understand you're
It's
trying to
part of the
talk
illness.
to me, but I can't make a
Hartman
personal
obviously
connection with
loved his
somebody
own
who's not
voice.
even looking
His
at me.
words
Constructed
echoed madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
According to your own admission, this is at least the
Come along.
third time we've
Let's go
been
inside.
here. Clearly, it's not helping.
My name is Andrew Latis, and I murdered my wife during the
Here's
summer
the
of
entrance to the
'52.
office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors.
You hunted
man
mountain
versus
lions?
nature.
Damn you.
It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Killed the poor kitty.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
This game does not do justice to people
I'm a
who
real
need
bad
genuine
dream,
psychiatric
mister.
help.
You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
decide.
Okay,
Actually, that's what
okay,
lucid dreaming
sorry,
is all
sorry,
about.
sorry. Boo.
That's
Lucid
Emerson.
dreaming has a very
We're
particular
actually
timing.
making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort,
Hartman, you are
which
a
makes him
bitch.
receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Hartman,
No
Please
kidding.
tell me that we shoot him.
you are completely infallible. Please tell me more.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might
Wasn't
have noticed
that,
the typewriter in your room.
wasn't
You've
that
been
Parcel's
writing
canon?
as a part of the therapy. As soon as you
No, no,
feel
no.
up
That's
to it, you should
Johann
continue.
Strauss II's Blue Danube Waltz.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
It's okay.
Especially when they're engaged by their creative processes.
Ba 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 ba. La 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 la.
Hartman, I have concerns that you're an asshole. Are you gonna do anything about that?
Nope.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
Ah,
Oh, you mentioned these guys as the two members of the band
And
that
these
Alan sometimes
two
throws
are
into a
the
story.
A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
And now they have squeaky
They
hammered
even
of
adopted
old
new
farts.
first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
So how much drugs do they get every day?
Quite a bit. It's the only way to stop them from
so
smacking
sorry to
people
cut
with
this short
squeaky
for
hammers.
now, Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'm gonna write about you getting shot on the face with a rifle, and then I'm gonna do it.
And then it's gonna happen.
Head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
Not really.
Not really, no. That's a common misconception.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
He's gotta go to the farm and get fucked up.
Wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
It's a manuscript page,
To
right?
this day, I don't know who's Thor and who's Odin.
My head was... Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. Clearing up, or according to Hartman,
Emil is
sinking
Dr.
back
Hartman,
into
by the way.
fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about
It's
everything.
like everything is
Crazy or
finally
not,
coming
the
together
Andersons made more
by
sense.
episode 4 of a 6-episode game. Return to your room. A curfew is now in effect.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination.
Hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. Holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Birch.
So Birch is the pet gorilla, right?
Birch is the gorilla, yeah.
I'm not myself. It's hard to
Am I going crazy? There's a TV on, but I'm the only one here.
Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped
Am I crazy?
Have been for days.
Am I?
Always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
And this is referring to a Weaver, right?
No, this is.
She was covered in clinging shadows.
No.
There's a hole in the chest where her heart should be.
He's referring to.
I think
what's
I've
her
made a
name?
horrible
The old
mistake.
lady with
I
the.
don't think
with
I'm any
the
closer to saving
funeral veil.
Alice. It's been lying to me.
I thought
Using
that
me
was
to get the
Weaver.
story it wants.
No,
The
she's
story
crazy
will
lamp
come
lady.
true.
We're talking about crazy tramp lady.
Oh, okay.
Magical, black-clad bitch lady. Does shit. Kills people.
And haunts the lake.
The lady in the water.
The white
gonna
glare
get
of the
you.
blank page in front of me hurt my eyes.
She's gonna get you. It's coming.
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
My wrist is facing through the goddamn table.
My writer's block.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance
It's the old
of
Gods
getting
of
out.
Azar playing an impromptu gig.
And they can't stand it.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
So now we gotta throw the lamp at Birch to get the generator key?
Actually, where is Birch right now?
Birch is down on the
Hartman
base floor
kept
trying to
talking,
deal with the
giving
old gods of
Barry the grand
Asgard.
tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption.
How dare you
He nodded at
interrupt
the
my
hunter warrior
soliloquy?
standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, sorry, that was the end of the part.